welcome on into another episode of the Whiskey Crusaders. I'm Will.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Matt.
Today we're going to be talking about Stellum and their new bourbon release.
Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button and click that notification bell. Matt, can you tell us a little bit about this Stellum Bourbon?
Never heard about this product before.
So this is Stellum Bourbon. This was sent to us by the distillery. So this is the new product. So this is actually made by Barrell Craft Spirits, which are, people, they sent us tons of other stuff in the past. They've had Tripp on the brand. So this is one of their new brands.
Hey.
And this is to celebrate the modern day whiskey drinker. This new clean line cut's just going to be really simple, easy to find on the shelf. It's in 45 states, and you can also get it at Stellum.com. It's just brand new release onto the market. It's going to sell for $54.99, so it's nice, so much cheaper than the Barrel line, which is good.
Yeah,
as far as Barrel usually ranges about $90.
Right. Yeah.
So a lot of times, but hey, this is a good thing. So, like I said, so the good news is they're all going to be cask strength. They're going to be really fine blends or single barrels, depending which ones you find. The bourbons are all going to have this blue label, and the rye is going to have a green label. All right, because surprise, right?
Right. There's that
blue.
rye.
Bourbon, you never know. Green, gonna be rye. It's just a given.
For
So
some
much
reason,
just make a green one just to screw people and call it a bourbon.
Yeah. I was going to say, if I ever have my own bottling, I'm going to put a green label on it.
yeah,
It's going to be bourbon.
Hilarious.
or malt whiskey of some sort.
No, it's going to be bourbon.
There you go.
It's going to be the
All right,
highest grade bourbon I can put in a bottle.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, they're going to plan to focus on American whiskeys. They're going to, of course, be sourced, from your major places like you do, Kentucky, Tennessee, Indiana, the normal places.
Mm-hmm.
Cool thing is the bottle actually looks like a Pappy bottle, which I thought was really cool. They chose that exact wine bottle. Looks like a Pappy bottle, which is kind of cool. It's a nice choice of theirs. And so every single one of these blends is going to be chosen by Joe Beatrice, which is the founder of Barrell, along with Tripp, Stimson, who we've had on the show, who's an awesome dude. Mm-hmm. The Chief Part Innovation Officer, Will Schragis, and Assistant Blender Nic Christiansen together. So let's say a little about this bourbon. This is 114.98, so a really nice high proof. This is one Sarah thinks going to love. It is distilled in Kentucky, Tennessee, and Indiana. So obviously it's going to be probably more than likely Barton, Dickel, and MGP, which is cool. But don't forget, when Barrell does Dickel stuff, that you never get the Dickel stuff in the Barrell products, which is a nice.
I've never once. I haven't.
I haven't.
I haven't gotten that Flintstone vitamin, so maybe they're using a, better Dickel.
Let's find out.
Yeah, so it's 3 Indiana mash bills, which are 2 high rise, and then one that is almost entirely corn. So which is interesting together. Then they slowly age in after the Indiana some of the Kentucky and the Tennessee in a multi-step blending process. And like I said, so this is a cask strength straight whiskey. So we know all is at least 4 years old because there's no age statement on it. So at least that, but there's definitely some older stuff in there. They just don't say how old. All right, so let's see what we think of this.
Smells like good bourbon.
Yeah, I don't get Dickel off.
I'm not finding it first off. This is caramel,
amazing,
vanillas.
Yeah.
This is baking spices for days. This is leaning more into the apple territory for me than it is for the cherry.
Oh, clove.
You have that alcohol burn on the nose, so you can catch that proof right there up front on the nose.
Absolutely.
So if you're not used to it, be gentle.
Yeah, it's got butterscotch, vanilla, oak barrel char, toffee. Smells oily and rich. Some worn leather and antique shop.
Get that corn,
that
dustiness from the corn, like dry hay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, molasses, some cherry, some cinnamon, nutmeg, black pepper, Himalayan.
I'm starting to get those rice spices.
I get the cherry more than apple.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now strawberry too. Some toasted bread and raspberry and blackberry jam with seeds. Oh, orange chocolate, saffron, lemon lime, rhubarb pie. Ooh, that's just cracked brown rice.
Matt shouldn't get to go first with his tasting notes because he has time to spend with these whiskeys.
I do. This is true.
We don't. We are put on the spot. And so by the time he says everything is when we're thinking it. We don't have a chance to say it. Just saying.
It's fine.
Maple syrup, cotton candy, banana, like runts, Mike and Ike's, aromatic pipe tobacco, macadamia nuts, like that.
I don't get the banana. But
Trader Vic's, like that Trader's Vic liqueur we had. I'm getting that macadamia nut from that in here.
Okay.
Some green apple. This thing smells freaking amazing.
I still don't get behind the apple. I get mostly cherry on it, but I get a lot of that vanilla creaminess, like a creme brulee with the toasted top on it, some leather. A little bit of tonks.
What a tasty smell in your bourbon, some tonks.
Want to smell?
No, not so
Not
much.
so much.
All right.
Man,
Yeah.
This is amazing. Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. The proof is wonderful on this.
Awesome.
The proof is pretty much perfect on it. It kind of kicks you just slightly in the beginning, but then that finish is just lingering.
That's good.
I get some of that apple that you're talking about on the finish of it, but I get cherry and the berries in the front. Lots of caramel, brown sugar, nutmeg, of course, vanilla, leather.
This is rye spice to me. I'm getting a lot of rye spice finish.
Black pepper.
Black pepper ding, and then a cooling kind of mint sensation after the fact. Everything is very cooling now.
I get that mint on the front.
You get the mint on the front as well?
Almost like if you were to touch your toothpaste to your lips and then wipe it away and then lick, like it's still lingering there. Yeah.
I agree.
I get that. This is really good.
It's really good. It's rich. It's got a high proof to it.
It's got a great mouthfeel. It
It's got
everything.
that green apple.
Yeah, and it doesn't feel like it's thin or anything. It's just, I don't know.
No, it's not. It's got lots of clove and allspice and black pepper and that worn leather and some more chocolate and raspberries and toffee and butterscotch.
The legs on this thing are insane.
Oak and salt. Yeah, now that mint and that winter fresh you're talking about, that really starts to show up. But also with some brown sugar and molasses. And
I get that mint and stuff on the very front.
Yeah.
It almost to me feels like it's a really old rye.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it is has a lot of high rye in it.
Yeah, it's a high rye, so
it leans more towards a older rye for me than a bourbon. So
and it may be an older high rye that's in there for certain case.
Which makes me really curious to see what their rye tastes like.
I still get a lot of corn dominant sweetness on this.
There's corn for me, but it doesn't present itself in the way of straight up corn. It's the leather and the dry hay, the dustiness of it, as opposed to like, oh, you can actually taste the corn like you can with a lot of bourbons.
I get the initial brown sugar sweetness and that kind of flush first before I get any of those spices that kind of come in. So I'm getting kind of an apple brown sugar layer that hits me, and then that rye spice kind of comes in and finishes it off.
It's reverse for me.
Yeah.
I get that the wintergreen and the pepper and that stuff first.
Yeah, because now it gets like this walnut and cayenne pepper and like a baked apple pie with the crumbles on it. To me, it's just like a hot summer day. You're sitting on the porch, the wind is blowing, you're getting some of that dust up in your face on a ranch. It's that dry earth cracking your feet. It's just like a really good like dust bowl whiskey to me. This is fantastic.
I can totally get behind that apple pie with the crumbles, a little scoop of vanilla on it, that creaminess that melted vanilla ice cream makes.
Yeah.
I like this.
You said
I like
price
it a
point's
lot.
about 55.
Yeah, 55. That's a good price.
I'll buy 2 bottles of that
And
for
it's
55.
in 45 states.
Yeah, so I mean,
Is
it's in a
that
lot of
one of them?
places. I mean,
Better be.
this may be one of the best bourbons we've tasted this year. To be real honest, I think this is fabulous.
It's really good.
I actually agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of a lot more that I mean, this flavorful, especially for the price point.
The price point is,
I mean, you can't. I mean, really for the price. I mean, that's really freaking fantastic. I mean, you get some cheaper ones that are really good, but not this complex. This is super complex, just really good. You're getting all your money's worth as far as I'm concerned for this. I think this is a really, really good new product.
I completely agree. There's a lot going on in this glass.
As long as they can keep it consistent.
Right.
Yeah. That's true. And obviously, each one's going to be a little bit different because, they're different blends, but it's different single barrels. So, but yeah, whatever this magic first one you guys put out is freaking awesome.
It's great.
Yeah. So, that's all I got to say is like, yeah, they don't care what we say about their products. Obviously, they prefer them to be positive, but we say whatever the hell we want. And you guys know that I have opinions and I don't give a shit what anyone thinks.
No, and I do too. And I have no problem telling you exactly how I feel on it. I'm searching for the Flintstone vitamin.
It's not there.
I don't find it at all.
When I drink,
if I'm finding it, it is a minuscule amount, and I think it's because I'm trying to find it.
and it might not be presenting yourself as a Flintstone vitamin per se, more so as like a protein powder consistency. Because I found that on some Dickles, that's not full on Flintstone vitamin, but it's more like vanilla protein powder.
Okay.
That when you open the can, you get a whiff of the dust from it, the chalkiness. But I don't find that.
I also don't know if this has the maple charcoal filtering either. I don't know if Dickel puts away a bunch of Dickel that's not maple charcoal filtered.
Right.
Since it's a Tennessee bourbon, not a Tennessee whiskey.
Right.
My guess is does not have the maple charcoal filter because of that reason.
Right. Very well could be. I don't find either of those things in this particular batch.
I think this is fabulous. This is stellar whiskey.
And normally, if you go searching for something, you'll find it. But if you're still searching for it, you're not going to find it, I don't think.
No.
This was good. This is really good.
Damn good job, guys.
Yeah. Thank you for sending this our way and letting us be one of the first to try it, I guess.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. This is freaking awesome.
Yeah. Looking forward to finding it on the shelf for me.
Yeah. Goodie.
Yeah. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and click that notification bell. And until next time,
keep on crusading for the whiskey in your glass.
Cheers. Ooh, I feel dinner.
Matt, can you tell me a little bit more about? Nope, that's not the way this works.
That's so not the way this works. Read the script.
Follow the teleprompter, dude. Follow it.
Right there.